Around 4 months ago, I used to waste like every single Sunday of mine on which I would be using social media while scrolling. Like the rest of the days of my week were super productive and I would get a lot of things done in those days. And then I thought to myself, why does this happen, bro? And then I came to realize that it was because I did not have a routine at all for Sundays. And so what would happen is like I would just pick my phone and then end up scrolling on Instagram for the rest of the day. And I think, bro, you might not want to make a routine for your day because you don't want to feel like rigid and you don't want to feel like a machine. What I feel like is that most of us got this bad taste for routines from school because school made them so unoptimized and so rigid and so machine-like, whatever that's supposed to mean. So bro, think about it in this way. Schools made the routine that was supposed to fit like literally thousands of students. And so they were not optimized for you or me. They were made for like thousands of basically robots or whatever. So our goal here is to make a routine that is truly optimized and standardized for you. First of all, bro, if you're a Muslim, and I think you are Muslim because the title of this video says that if you're a Muslim, bro, and you don't have all of your prayer timings fixed, I don't respect you at all. The first step to make a routine as a Muslim is to like set a particular time for every single one of your prayers, all 5 of your prayers. And if you don't pray 5 times, I don't know what I'm going to say to you, bro. So just pick a time for every single one of your prayers and then pray every single one of those at that time. And what this will do is like these will like serve as like pillars for your entire routine. And let's say that I pray Zohar from 1:30 to 1:50, and what this will do is like it will help me to stack habits around this habit. And if I already have this habit made, I can like stack around habits around this habit because of a technique called habit stacking. So I can like stack around 2 habits after I pray Zohar, and I can like stack 2 habits before I pray Zohar. And in this way, it will be very easy for me to make my routine because I already have 5 pillars in my day that will serve as pillars to hold the entire routine. Imagine your like 5 prayers as 5 pillars and the rest of your routine is built on them. And so the stronger these 5 pillars are, the stronger your routine will be. And if any one of these pillars is weak, the routine around that area would be weak. So hold your prayers very strongly and you want to get a very like tight grip on all 5 of your prayers. The second thing you want to do is like you want to know what are your with the day tasks. What are the tasks that if you just do those tasks in your entire day and you do nothing else and you like spend the rest of the day scrolling or doing nothing, you will still count that day as a win. What you want to do is you want to like sit down and then you want to think to yourself, what are my win the day tasks? What are the big tasks in my day that I have to do that will count as a win? For me, those are like either scripting, recording or editing, going to the gym, revising my Quran and studying. Like these 4 tasks are my win the day tasks. And if I just do these 4 tasks in my entire day and I do nothing else in that day, I will still count that day as a win. Then after you have decided what your win the day's tasks will be, you want to do these tasks in short sprints of deep focus. And what do most people do? They take like long walks of very little focus. They work like elephants. No, we want to work like lions. We want to work in short sprints of deep focus. A lion runs at his maximum speed for like maximum of 80 seconds. So we want to be a lion, we don't want to be an elephant. And this is, bro, one of the major ways how I am able to like study for just 2 hours every single day, and I like don't have to study more than 2 hours and I still ace every single one of my exams. If you're having some difficulty understanding your win the day tasks, what you want to do is you want to create a list of priorities. You want to write the things that matter to you and then order them, write around 4 to 5 priorities, and then also write why in front of every priority. Like for me, my number 1 priority, if you go to my priorities list, you will see that my number 1 priority is like Akhirat, hereafter. And so in why I have written that if I make Akhirat my number 1 priority, Allah will take care of the rest of my priorities. The reason, bro, we are going to make this priority list is because we want to prepare ourselves for bad days, because bad days will come. And one of my favorite quotes is, what you do on your bad days defines you more than what you do on your good days does. And so it is better for us to prepare for those bad days beforehand than if we like delude yourself basically that bad days will never come, bro. Let's say that on a particular day you wake up late, and normally you have like 4 to 5 hours of deep work in the morning, and you do all of your like top 3 priorities in that time. But since you woke up late today, you only have like 3 hours of deep work left, and so you look at your list of priorities. What is the number 1 priority? Then you take care of that. Then you see at the number set 2 priority, then you take care of that. So for me, like what I do is like, as Akhirat is my number 1 priority, which means revising my Quran. So I revise my Quran first in the morning, because I know that in 3 hours I will not be able to do all 3 of my like major priorities, which is like Quran, just like YouTube, and then studying. So what I do is like, first I take care of my number 1 priority, then I take care of the number 2 priority, then I take care, if there is any time left, take care of the number 3 priority. So now that you understand why and how to create a list of priorities, you need to have the right mindset for your routine. And the right mindset is, you will fail. Just that, bro. You will fail in your routine. So, and let's say that you plan your perfect day and you just follow it to 10% of your like perfect day. It's still a win, bro. It will still count as a win. So let's say that beforehand you were like following your perfect day to 0%. You never had built your perfect day, and after you have made your perfect day and you like follow it to 10%, does it count as a loss or does it count as a win? It counts as a win, bro, of course. So for the first week you like follow your perfect day for 10%, then the next week you like follow it to 15%, then 20%, and then slowly and surely you increase the percentage of your time. And I think most people like think that you need to like follow your entire day to like 100%, and if you're not following it to 100%, you're basically being an idiot, and you should not follow your routine at all. Like basically a few months ago, like a friend of mine asked me to help him make a routine, and so I was like, gladly, bro, I would like help you to make your routine. I put my heart into making a routine for him, and then a few weeks later I asked him, how's your routine going, bro? And he said to me, bro, because bro, I could not like follow it at all, so I thought to myself, why should I keep it around at all? So I'm not following it anymore at all. I was like, what the hell, bro? You only need like 2 brain cells to understand that if you were at 0 before and now if you're at 10, that's progress, bro. Standardize before you optimize. So what you want to do is, you want to first standardize everything in your entire day. And so most people say that, bro, my routine is not optimized to myself, and then I look at their routine and they don't even have a routine. First, you want to standardize everything you do in your entire day. For all the other tasks other than the win the day tasks, you want to standardize them. You want to exercise at the same time every single day. You want to eat your breakfast at every single time, so that you don't have to like spend any brain points thinking about this, and treat your routine like a routine. That's all what I'm trying to say. And then after you have standardized, then you can optimize. Then you can like change up a few factors. Then you can like change up few like different timings and different like things in your environment, and then you can optimize your routine to yourself. So first standardize and then optimize. And I like always say, experimentation is the key to life. If you want to live a very good life, you want to always be experimenting with different things. So if you first set your prayer timings, then you make that list of priorities, then you have the growth mindset, then you structure your day around the win the day tasks, and then you standardize, and then after all of these you optimize. You will have a routine that is fully optimized to you yourself. In the end, after you have like done all of these things, you want to write your routine on a Google Calendar. Like this point is optional, and if you want to do it, you can do it. I write my routine on Google Calendar, but if you don't want to write it, it's up to you. So do good, and I'll see you in Jannah. Wow.